Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, it's William Shatner.
That is not William Shatner.
You suck.
Perhaps I was wrong. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today we're taking a look at another Funko figure from the Savage World. It's from Halloween Resurrection, it's Michael Myers. Now, if you don't know what this series is, it's Funko's new action figure line, the Savage World, that is a throwback to the 1980s with the 5.5-inch scale figures that He-Man and the Masters of the Universe is really known for, and I think this is a fun reinterpretation of some of these characters. I was able to find this figure on the southwest side of Indianapolis at a local GameStop in Canby, Indiana, so a big shout out to ThinkGeek and GameStop for helping me find these figures. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Michael Myers in the packaging, and much like the Zorn figure set and the Mortal Kombat set, we have a very tall card back here. I'm presuming that's a throwback to the Masters of the Universe line. It's been so long since I've seen those on cards, I just can't remember. But it says Savage World up here. This is oddly from Halloween Resurrection. That might be because of copyright. Maybe they couldn't get the original Halloween. Yeah, it's Halloween Resurrection. It says Michael Myers. But the weird thing is they misspell Myers, much like Freddy Krueger. That's also misspelled, which is very odd. We get some artwork that's very Halloween looking. It's got a nasty little tree in the background. And then, of course, we get Michael Myers sitting here looking all kinds of super buff, like a weightlifter or something. And he comes with 2 knives, which is kind of interesting. Now, unlike some of the other characters, he really doesn't look that different in his mask. I mean, he looks pretty much the same, but the body is definitely kind of a Motu kind of feel, which is pretty neat. So just kind of a close-up really quick. Halloween Resurrection, and yeah, it says Myers, M-E-Y-E-R-S, and it's supposed to be M-Y-E-R-S. I believe, but yeah, he looks pretty cool. He's definitely got the Motu little waist area there. I guess loincloth, if you want to call it that. Looks like shredded leather, though. And then he's got the 2 knives, which is pretty cool. One for each hand to stab you with. And then, of course, it says Funko down at the bottom. Back of the packaging, just like all the other figures, you get a sample of everything else in the line. There is no write-up. So just kind of a close-up right here. Here are the other figures that you can collect in this line. I have done a review for all of these, so go check them out. And the retail on this is $14.99, which is a little bit more than what the Mortal Kombat figures cost. And I'm presuming it's because of these are the horror movies, and I'm presuming it's because it's the horror movie characters and there's a higher demand for them, which they sold out really quick. So let's go ahead and get Mike out of package and see what we think. So here we have Michael Myers out of the package, and I like the design of this figure. I think he looks more natural than the other guys. He just kind of got this muscle type of shirt going on there. I like how he's super pale on his flesh. Not quite as pale as the William Shatner mask, but definitely pretty pale. He doesn't get out much, and it shows. I like the fact he comes with the knives. The problem with the knives, if I can wiggle this, there we go. The knives just slide right out of his hand. They are not tight enough to grip these little tiny knives, which is very unfortunate. I feel like these are going to get lost, and they feel like kind of a brittle plastic, so I wonder how they're going to hold up over time. I'm going to take this one out so I don't lose it while I'm trying to review. Of course, now he doesn't want to let go of this one. Come on, buddy. Let go. There we go. The knives are exactly the same mold. They've got little scratches on them, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so be careful of that. You might want to take a hair dryer to the hands, heat them up, and clench the fists a little bit to try to get a better grip. And like all the other figures, he's got the same articulation. His head moves back and forth. He's got a twist at the waist, his arms move up and down, and then he's got a ball joint on the hip. But yeah, overall, pretty decent. I definitely like him. It's Masters of the Universe style. Taking a closer look at the figure itself, I think they did a very good job getting the sculpt of the William Shatner mask on this guy really, really well. I like how the mask is a different color from the pasty flesh tone he's got going on. Lots of detail on the outfit, the little rips and tears, and the really heavy stitching is cool. He's got almost this Dragon Ball Z type of woof back hair, which is kind of cool because I've got a Michael Myers mask and the hair is very similar. It's just very tufty. So I think that is very cool. And if you actually look at the mask itself, it's got the little veins in there from some of the versions of Halloween, which is very nice. And it's just very, very creepy. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, nice sculpting. I like the blades. The knives are cool. They're kind of serrated a little bit, but they just fall right out of the hands, which is disappointing. I like the different colored blues, all the detail we got going on here. The skin tone, again, very pasty. I think that is a lot of fun. Very cool. He just doesn't get out much. I mean, he's locked up in a crazy house. But all the stitching on his jacket looks nice. Very cool. It's just really a lot of blues going on there, and he's got the little blue gauntlets, which is cool. Very Masters of the Universe style. Overall, I mean, it captures the look. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, lots of blue here. It reminds me a lot of Skeletor, kind of a Skeletor blue. Unlike a lot of the other figures, he's got all leather boots, no fur tops. So he's kind of like Pinhead in that area, except it's not as shredded. Now, he's got some straps on his upper legs that are the same color as his legs. And it just, I feel like they should have been a darker blue, and they just didn't get painted. I don't know what the deal is with that. That's kind of weird to me. I think it would have looked a little bit better to break it up, but I don't know. Maybe it would have been too much. But overall, pretty decent. And again, just kind of reminds me of Skeletor's legs. For comparison, here we have Michael Myers with his wave mates, Freddy and Leatherface, and it's pretty cool. I like the set so far. They're definitely a lot of fun. They all match together really well, and it's just kind of cool to see them in this format. So is the Savage World of Michael Myers something that you want in your horror collection? Well, this may not be everybody's cup of tea. This Masters of the Universe style, I particularly like it because I'm an old He-Man fan, and I like horror movies, so this is a fun combination for me. But I can understand why somebody wouldn't like it. If you're a Michael Myers completist, you might want to go ahead and pick this up just to have all the variations of Michael Myers toys that are out there, I guess. I think the sculpt looks nice. The biggest issue I've got with the figure is that the knives don't stay in the hands very well. So be aware of that. You may have to heat up the hands and squish them a little tighter to get them to grip the knives better, or just leave him in the box because he looks cool there too. So there he is, Michael Myers from the Savage World for 31 horror toys in 31 days.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.